Give Naomi Academy Awards. That was one of the best promos ever. Bianca's special guest refereeing goes terribly wrong. Stephanie Vaquer successfully defends both her titles. Bayne destroys Toni Storm over and over again. And dream match Mercedes Moné versus Athena is finally happening. Welcome everyone to Ring the Bell. This is DS and this is your Women's Wrestling Weekly. Oh my god, we have less than 3 weeks for WrestleMania and of course, Ring the Bell's first ever party, DivaMania, happening in Las Vegas this WrestleMania weekend. So get your tickets right now for to party with me, Paloma, and our special guest Gail Kim, Kelly Kelly, and Alicia Fox. And of course, we got some juicy things to talk about this week, including probably the best wrestling promo ever. Let's start with SmackDown. So SmackDown, we have the return of Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. I really did miss seeing them in the ring. So backstage, they're consoling Zelina about losing to Piper last week. Then our US champion Chelsea Green comes in with a secret Hervis, and Katana and Kaden challenges Chelsea Green, saying they will even the odds with Zelina. And Chelsea then pushes Alba and Piper to have this match with them instead. And I love how Piper and Alba are now officially billed as the secret Hervis, and they're wrestling in suit and tie. I freaking love how campy this is. Kind of giving Becky Lynch's Saudi gear, but like better, because it's like so perfect with their gimmicks. I mean, any Katana and Kaden matches are a treat to watch. So much fun, and I gagged when Piper did the rolling senton to both Kaden and Katana outside. And at the end, Kaden does Samoan drop on Piper, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, are we just like throwing Piper around like it's nothing? It used to be such a special moment. And Katana and Kaden hit cake stand on Piper, but Alba breaks the pin. And with Chelsea's distraction, Piper hits Piper Driver on Kaden for the win. Yeah, this was a fun match, Stratisfied. Again, really enjoying Alba and Piper really going all the way in with this gimmick. Post-match beatdown, and Zelina runs out to beat down the secret Hervis, but again, the numbers game catches up to her, and it was kind of sad because the crowd was totally booing Zelina and cheering for Chelsea, and I'm like, damn. But I guess that's what's happening when Chelsea Green is just so popular. Then we got Michin versus Charlotte Flair singles match, and as Michin is posing with BFEB, I was like, they are posing for a little bit too long, only for Slayomi to ambush from the back, hitting this heck of a facebuster on Michin, and just dragging, pummeling BFEB all around the ring, and Jade in Kill Bill look runs out for a save with Naomi running away. And Jade is being so extra here, trying to be so helpful to like help BFAB here, trying to put BFAB's arm around it, but like BFAB's like not having it for some reason. Then on her way of helping BFAB out, Charlotte makes an entrance, and we have this face-off between the Queen and Jade Cargill. I love it. And also Charlotte looked amazing with the silver diamond looking gear. And the match with Michin was really good. I was worried it was going to be like a quick one because Michin was like already attacked by Naomi, but no, she like put on a heck of a fight. Corner Terminator DDT, powerbomb, everything. I also love Michin was doing some like blood-curdling screams in between.
Save for both nights.
And she hits Eat Defeat, but Charlotte narrowly saves herself with the leg on the bottom rope. Then Michin misses Charlotte Flair and drives her knee to the stairs, and Flair taps her out with a figure at defeating Michin. Yeah, everything from Naomi's attack to heck of a match between the two. I am Stratisfied. Then we see our champion Tiffany Stratton backstage interview, and she drags Charlotte for being so insecure, not letting her get any words in during the last week's promo. And she says Charlotte's really the only one to lose at Mania either way, because by losing to a rookie like her, it will be really, really bad for the legend like her. Yeah, that was kind of a good follow-up to the last week. I also like that they really leaned into everyone losing their mind on their segment last week. This still isn't exactly the breaded Tiffany that a lot of us loved back in like NXT or so, but I still think she showed a lot of fire here, so I did like it. Then we got this crazy segment, crazy promo from Slayomi, and this gave me chills watching, like, wow. So she's rocking some caution tapes looking amazing, and she starts tearing up saying she's always the one to do the right thing. And throughout this promo, she goes total yandere on Bianca, saying she's done everything for her, Jay shouldn't have taken her place beside Bianca, and how she's the one that inspired Bianca Belair, not Jade Cargill. And now she's done being undervalued, underutilized, and underappreciated. And she advises Jay to proceed with caution.
Wow, that was so powerful. Academy Award.
This is so good. The delivery from Naomi here, this was unlike any wrestling segments that we've seen over the years. I mean, obviously, it's like filmed and edited cinematically, so it's a little different from like in-ring promo per se, but her starting from murmuring to tearing up to then like smiling behind the slides and then landing her new catchphrase, proceed with caution, it was just perfection. And I'm gonna be honest, like I am usually, my standard for wrestling segments are like not that high, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like acting and line deliveries and wrestling is very different from movies and TV shows, and that's fine. I just think of it as like different medium, like whatever. This takes wrestling segments to a whole another level. She's elevating the material. I just got chills looking at her performance. Like, even though she's the villain, you can understand where she's coming from. You understand the motivation. You understand like her emotional turbulence. And I also love like those haters that used to say Naomi's weak at promos look so freaking dumb right now. She's doing some of the best works in the industry right now. Oh, I love it for her. I freaking love it. WrestleMania is happening in 2 weeks in Las Vegas, and guess what's happening?
Ring the Bells coming to you! Woo! Yay!
So WrestleMania weekend, everyone's there, and there's so many events happening, but I always thought was like, where's the event for Diva stands, right? Where is it? So you know what? We decided to throw it ourselves. So we got 3 Diva legends, Kelly, Gail Kim, Alicia Fox joining us to party, and we got special drag performances by RuPaul's Drag Race James Mansfield and her drag daughter Bryce Mansfield, who's gonna do a WWE themed drag show.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be so good.
We're gonna have a catwalk competition. I cannot wait to see what you have. Yes, you watching right now.
To feel in me, you know it. So grab your tickets right now at Eventbrite. Thanks to our sponsor, QCare Plus, we're able to make this party for all of you Diva stans. Come join us. Make sure to grab the ticket before the event.
Cannot wait to meet everybody. Cannot wait to see everybody. Cannot wait to see everybody strut their stuff.
And I'll see you guys all there. Bye.
Let's party!
Now on Raw, we had the main event, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship with Bianca Belair as the special guest referee. And Bianca is the EST for the reason she made her own referee gear and probably the best guest referee gear we've seen so far. What do you think? Do you agree? She looks so freaking good. And the match was really fun here. We build tension from the start between Bianca and Rhea throughout this match, with Rhea thinking that Bianca is giving Io some advantage. And the match quickly becomes very ambitious with the outside Poison Rana spot, which unfortunately didn't quite lock in, but whatever, botches happen all the time. Then we got Io reversing Rhea's elevated electric chair into Crucifix Bomb for This Is Awesome chant to break out. Also, this crowd was like singing songs the entire time. Like, there was like the Io song music. Then this was another awesome spot. Rhea blocks Io's missile dropkick with a headbutt and follows it with this huge Celtic cross. Then Rhea accidentally super kicks Bianca, so she couldn't count Rhea's pin attempt after hitting Io with the Riptide. And when the referee Bianca finally recovers, Io kicks out of Rhea's pin. Then Bianca just becomes this like punching bag being slapped by Rhea and missile dropkick by Io. And she's like, this shit. I hate being referee. She's just realizing how quick referee's been all this time. And she throws this match out with a double DQ. And of course, she's loudly booed. WWE definitely set her up to be booed here. Then we just get this huge brawl, which ends with Rhea Ripley riptiding everyone and super riptiding Bianca, closing Raw. I mean, the result was like pretty predictable, I think. I think we all kind of expected this match to be a triple threat at Mania, right? What happened didn't like surprise me or anything, but I think the match itself was pretty fun and also kind of campy that Bianca's getting hit over and over again, and Rhea and Bianca did a really good job building the tension throughout this match again. Io was kind of third wheeling in the storyline, but she still showed that she's freaking genius of the sky here in this match. I'll say I'm satisfied. Yeah, this was fun. I'm not like blown away by anything, but like it is what it is. Backstage, we saw Lyra Valkyria saying that she'll be defending her IC title against Bayley next Raw. Still no words on whether either mid-card titles will be on the line at Mania or not. Fingers crossed with that. And Maxine Dupree tells Adam Pearce that she has some ideas with Natalya. We still don't know what these ideas are or if Natty agreed to this idea. Also, are we getting our traditional Mania random tag team championship match? Heading to NXT, our double champion Stephanie Vaquer has back-to-back championship defenses. NXT Women's Championship match against Jada Parker. Not Jada's best outing, let's be honest. Like, the chemistry between them was a little bit rocky at points, but Stephanie, I think, is just like undeniable. Like, that springboard crossbody and 619, so clean. And she hits her most uber move in wrestling with the Booker T losing his mind again. And Jada hits series of moves ending with that ass drop in the corner, but Jordynne Grace comes out to distract Jada for getting attacked last week. And using this distraction, Stephanie reverses Jada's ass finisher into a roll-up to steal the win. And Jada's pissed at Jordynne, so she goes after Jordynne. Inside the ring, Fatal Influence attacks the champion with back-to-back senton onto Stephanie's ribs, weakening her for her title match later tonight. You know, I think this was a fine match, more of an appetizer for the main event.
It's fine.
And we later see Stephanie in the doctor's office with GM Ava asking if she can still compete, and Stephanie says she will keep her words, make her people proud, and she will still face Fallon. Yeah, our classic fighting champion. And in this match, Fallon continues to target Stephanie's injured ribs to stop her momentum, and outside the ring, Stephanie gets attacked by both JC and Jasmine Nix while the referee was looking away, and using this opportunity, Fallon tries to take Stephanie out with a blockbuster, but Stephanie kicks out, and when Jasmine tries to distract again, Stephanie pushes Fallon Fallon into Jasmine and takes Fallon out with the SVB, successfully defending both titles on one night. Yeah, that was cool. I really thought she was going to lose at least one of the titles. Just kind of sucks for Fatal Influence, I guess. Another post-match beatdown, but this time Jordynne Grace runs in to take out all three of them. And she picks up Stephanie's titles to hand it to her, but not so easily. Jordynne actually does not let go of the NXT Women's Championship. Then pissed off Jada comes out to get Jordynne, but Jordynne this time takes her out with her ass. And we close NXT with the face-off between fired up Stephanie and Jordynne Grace, and backstage women are all screaming at Ava saying that they deserve the title opportunity next. Yeah, Fallon and Stephanie had a great match here. I gotta be honest, I sleep on Fallon a lot because I really don't vibe with the Fatal Influence, and apologies for my Freudian slips last week. Keep calling them toxic attractions multiple times, I guess. But Fallon is a great wrestler, I give it that. Like, her moves are, I don't know how to explain this, but kind of like barnyardy, like it kind of goes with the character. I do understand I need to stand her harder. And Stephanie is just freaking incredible. Everything's so clean, so intense, even though I think I'll like her more as a ruthless heel, but you just can't help admiring her for how cool she is. I also can't wait to see Jordynne versus Stephanie match because that will be so freaking good. You know it. I'm so satisfied. Then we got a tag match, Lash and Jakara versus Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan. I am wondering, by the way, where Shotzi is though. That's kind of weird, right? Anyway, this feud is stemming from TNA of all places. A lot of you guys said it too in our last news and rumor video. TNA is kind of turning into like an NXT level up situation, which I don't love. Anyway, this match we saw the Meta Girls lose clean. Mostly clean, I guess. Lash was very slightly distracted by Zarya and Soul outside, but yeah, Gigi and Tatum takes out Lash with this really cute assisted enziguri, and they do this like really clutch tag move, Cemetery Driver, pinning Jakara Jackson. Yeah, this was a gag for me. I guess the commentary was also gag too. Great tag finisher. I really wonder if they will be able to take the Knockouts Championship to NXT, because like NXT does need a tag championship for the women, I think. The match was fun. I'm satisfied. And the Meta Girls, I think they are fully ready for main roster, so maybe after WrestleMania they'll be heading there soon. Moving to AEW, Dynamite main event was Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa versus Megan, Bayne, and Penelope Ford. Toni and Thunder had a couple cute tag moves, and I was like, oh yeah, they used to be like a short-lived tag team, Thunderstorm. I forgot about that. I love the callback to last week with Toni headbutting and clotheslining Megan to the outside, but this time Megan drags Toni outside, but misses hip attack crashing into the stairs, and Toni hits this huge tornado DDT outside, but Ford catches Toni with my favorite move, Matrish Stunner combo. Then Toni hits her famous corner hip attack on Megan, but Megan just stands up unharmed. She's like, I'm not gagged, which gagged Toni Storm. Then Megan catches Toni Storm with F5, pinning our champion clean. Yeah, that was a pretty good tag match. Megan is getting booked so freaking good. I'm satisfied. And as a follow-up on Collision, Timeless Toni Storm in Rosie the Riveter outfit, and she calls out Megan Bayne's oiled up feathered ass, but Megan does not come out here, so Toni turns on this dramatic lighting for a promo saying she's embarrassed of her loss, but she says she is Timeless Toni Storm and she will leave with Megan's tits in her purse at Dynasty. And as she's saying this, Penelope Ford sneak attacks Toni looking like a total troll with that camera angle. Then Megan comes out, ambushes Toni too, taking her out again with F5, telling her to bow down. Damn. I mean, I'll be kind of interested if she beats Toni at Dynasty. I kind of want to see it, like just to stir things up a little bit, you know? Like we've had so many long reigns in wrestling lately, like I feel like I want a little bit of a stir like that. I think it'll be cool. We then got Mercedes Moné versus Robin Renegade match, with Mercedes quickly taking Robin out with the Moneymaker, followed by Bank Statement. I did like Robin's little dance though. In post-match, Tony Schiavone interviews the TBS champion and she announces herself for the Owen Hart tournament. Cause you know, she's a belt collector and she's coming for that Owen Hart championship as well as the Women's World Championship at All In. And when Tony asks her about Billy Starks, who's also in the tournament, she randomly praises Robin Renegade, which I guess there's like a long-standing rumor that the Renegade twins might be joining Mercedes Moné as like a little faction. And she goes to insult whoever trained that kid, only for ROH Women's Champion Athena to come out. Yes, it is finally happening. Athena is here in AEW. Triumphant return for this dream match. And we got this brawl. And Athena goes on top for the O-face, but Robin is shoved into it instead. And Athena screams, "This is my show now," ending this segment. Yeah. About damn time Athena is back out of the ROH jail and comes to primetime TV. This match will feed generations of kids growing up as wrestler. I'm so pumped. I'm getting a little worried that Athena will lose her title to Mercedes, that 800 days of reign, just to feed to Mercedes, like kind of reminiscent of how Asuka's undefeated streak went to Charlotte Flair instead of rightfully Ember Moon, right? Yeah, I'm so excited about this match. Oh, so good. Then for the main event, we got the return of Jamie Hayter for a match against Billy Starks. This was a heck of a match. like super hard hitting from both of them. Them exchanging hard hitting neck breakers and Germans were so cool. And at the end, Billie reverses Jamie's haterade, but Jamie catches her again for this springboard haterade. Oh, that was really beautiful. Remember, I used to hate haterade. I'm a believer now. I love it. And as Jamie's celebrating the win, Billie's mentor Athena comes out again for a stare down with Jamie. So throughout the show, we had 6 women announce their participation of the 2025 Women's Owen Hart Tournament, and it is looking stacked. So we got Mercedes Moné, Billie Starkz, Athena, Jamie Hayter, Thunder Rosa, Chris Statlander. Yeah, this is probably the strongest the bracket ever looked. And last year, Owen Hart Tournament was really to like boost a rookie's career, and it was used as part of the storyline. This year, I don't know how it's going to go. It's really interesting to me. And backstage, we also learned that Queen Aminata suffered a wrist injury from her match against Julia Hart last week. And the Professor Serena Deeb comes in to tell her that she should have listened to her. But Aminata is still in her Brett era, and she's like, I choose not to listen to your trash advice. Serena then gives her like the wrestling tutorial book that she's written for 20 years. She gives it to Aminata so she can read it while she's recovering. I love this like annoying ass professor gimmick. I think she should like really hone into it though. Like wear like a private school headmaster looking outfit, or like head of like a martial arts dojo outfit. I feel like that could really like put this in another level, and maybe have like a more legit looking book than just like a binder. But I am very intrigued either way, I gotta say. So that is it for this week's Women's Wrestling Weekly. Again, come join us at DivaMania, our first ever official in-person party. I know that everyone's complaining about how this WrestleMania is going to look like. It's going to be so freaking pricey, I know, but DivaMania is for every women's wrestling fan. The ticket's only $10. I really started planning this party in mind to welcome everyone that loves women's wrestling to be part of it. So go get your ticket right now at Eventbrite. It's also going to be a great opportunity to celebrate Gail Kim. Follow me on social media at DS on Instagram and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye.